Hey everyone, it's Anson here from Weekend Garage. Today I'll be showing you guys on how to program the bed lights onto your Ram truck using AlfaOBD. So if you've already installed the lights and they're not coming on, chances are they just need to be programmed. So I'll show you guys how to do so in just a few minutes today. First of all, you're going to need our AlfaOBD reader and the bypass cable if your truck is 2018 plus. These are all available on our website at weekendgarage.com. So if your truck is 2018 plus, you're going to have to make the connection like this. So in our 2018 plus vehicle, we're going to look under the driver's side knee area. We're going to look up. So as we're looking up, this is the module we're trying to pull out. There's no other ones here, so we're going to reach up, press on the quick disconnect right here. Just press down and pull out. Same for the other one. Comes out really easily. These are the two tabs. After that, we're going to grab these two connectors and plug in our cable. They only go in one way, so there's no way to mess this up. So if you've made the connection correctly, you should see a red light on the AlfaOBD Weekend Garage reader. We're now ready to do programming on our Android device or Windows. What you want to do next is press the start button on your truck twice. So one time puts it in accessory mode and another time puts it in run. Now that it's in run, I'm going to show you guys on your phone on how to connect to it. And if it's 2018 before, all you have to do is plug the OBD reader into the port itself. The demo vehicle today is a 2020 Rebel. So I'm going to show you guys live on what I'm doing on my screen, just off to the side here. So what you want to do is, once you plug the reader in and there's a red light that comes on, we're going to go ahead and scan for new devices. What that does is it's going to look for the Weekend Garage reader on the bottom. Once you see it on available devices, you're going to click on it and type in the password 1234. After you do so, it's going to be saved as a paired device, as you can see there, Weekend Garage. Next up, we're going to open up AlfaOBD right there. So once you have AlfaOBD open, we're going to click on the Bluetooth logo on the top left and click on Weekend Garage. Once you've paired it once, and set it as default, it'll boot up and connect automatically every time. So you don't need to go through the same process time after time. So once it says connected to Weekend Garage, we're now ready to program. We're going to click on Dodge Ram, select car module, we're going to scroll down, look for your Ram, we're doing a 1500 today, DT. Select function, we're going to look for body computer right there, give that a click. Select control unit, now we're going to find our year, this is a 2020, so we're going to click on that and hit connect on the top. It's going to show you live on how it's doing on the connection status. After it says connected, we're going to go on the bottom right where you're going to see the logo with the vehicle and the hood open. Click on that. It's going to show you this page. And then we're going to click on select procedure to start. Scroll all the way down. Before you do any programming, always do a backup. So right here, backup vehicle configuration to file, click start. Just to have a copy of your entire vehicle's programming prior to making any changes. But if you're not going to go play around and do random changes, you most likely will not need to restore a file. So just a heads up, if you guys don't know what you're changing, don't go and start changing random things. If you guys follow our tutorials and don't go off track, you will never need to restore a copy. So we're going back to the screen. I just clicked back there by accident. Alright, so we're back. After you have made a copy, you can scroll down and we're going to look for car configuration change, which is right here. After you do that, select option. We're going to go ahead and type bed. You're going to see it right here. Bed light switch input present G16. Click on that. Select value. You're going to click yes, because now you have that black circle light switch on your bed that you can press to turn on those lights manually. So you're going to click yes, and you'll see, so if we click it here, you click start. Currently it's no because I don't have the bed lights. But if you click yes, give it some time, it's going to say procedure completed, and the current status of the component will be changed to yes. It's misbehaving here. Let me go back. So we're back on the light switch. Select value. We're going to change it to yes. So procedure is completed. And then we're going to go bed lighting present, pin A5, click on that. We're also going to change that to yes. After you do so, mine's already yes in this case. After you do that, your RAM, so that's the only setting you have to change in order to make your bed lights work. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. Let me know if you guys got any questions. You can leave them down in the comments below or email us directly at info@weekendgarage.com. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you guys in the next one.